Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are tuning in, if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Jahaira, and if you have seen my videos before, I know, it's been a long time. I'm alive. But a lot has happened. I think the last time I checked in with you guys, I was unemployed. I had to quit my teaching job at a high school, so it's been quite the whirlwind, as the saying goes, from the last few months. I want to say 4 or 5 months. So I figured I'd come to you now with something a little bit different outside of my hair, although my hair is getting long. You can see that. Today's video is all about my apartment tour. I moved here almost a year ago. I moved to Houston almost a year ago from New York. And I haven't showed you my place, and if you guys didn't know this, I have a little bit of OCD, and my goal is to become like a minimalist. Anyway, if you want to see my apartment and see how I organize things, please keep watching. Okay, where am I? All right, so is it in focus? Not sure. Okay, so I switched from the tripod to the handheld thing. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I'm saying. Here's what you should know about the apartment that I'm in. I'm moving in about a week, which is the reason why I feel so comfortable like being so open about it, because by the time you guys see this, I would have been already out the door. So coming from New York and coming to Houston, where you get a lot more for your money, you get blindsided by a lot of things, and you don't realize that a lot of the things that you get in these apartments are standard. I will say this. 5 days after I moved into my apartment, I knew that I made a mistake. This was the only apartment that I saw. I drove to Houston, like it took us like 3 or 4 days. And by the time I touched down, like I saw the apartment, it was big, it fit in the budget, and it was in a good location. I took it. And little did I realize that like there were so many things that I was gonna have issues with. So my apartment is not completely decorated, or is not done to my liking, because I knew very early on that I wasn't gonna stay here, and I wasn't gonna go and put in the money and get things, you know, for the apartment if I knew for a fact I wasn't gonna stay here. So I just want to put that disclaimer. You know, you're coming from New York, you're paying $1,500, $1,700, $1,800 a month, and you pretty much live in a shoebox. And then you come to Houston, and it's like, oh, you're paying whatever amount of money, and you're getting a gym, a pool, and all this space, and then some. So I got blindsided by that, so I will be moving. Anyway, let me flip this around for you guys. Okay, so here goes. This is when you enter the apartment. This is what you see. Now, if you hear the echo, it's because my apartment is almost 1,000 square feet. And if you hear a noise, it's because I have the washing machine going. I'm doing laundry right now. So one thing that I'm not too fond of is the concrete floors. Not too fond of that. But when you walk in to the left, you see these double doors, and you have full-size washer and dryer, and I have it going right now. And then at the top I store my ab ball, my yoga mat, a car if I'm gonna possibly stay overnight somewhere. I got my kettlebell, I have my sage there. I like to burn sage to get rid of negative energy, my suitcase, and my detergent, and my iron, and ironing board, and what is it, drying rack, which I absolutely love. So there's that. And here is, you know, what I do like is that the apartment has really high ceilings. And then I put some little temporary key thing holders, so that way I can't make any holes in the wall for my keys, my work bag, and my headphones, because I use those a lot when I work out. And then right next to that you have another door. This is my coat closet, which surprisingly it does get cold in Houston. So this is where I come hang up all of my coats. And then underneath I have a shoe shelf, where when I get home I just put my shoes there. And then right at the top above it, if you can see that, I don't know if you can, but that's where I just put my purses. That's my regular purse, and that is my work bag, my bigger work bag right there. At the top right here, that is my pool bag, so I have like my towels and the stuff, that whatever I need. And then here I have a bin, because like I said, I'm moving next week, so I'm packing. I don't remember what I have in there. I just don't like to have all that stuff out. So that's what I have in there. But typically I'll have like my overnight bag on this side and my pool bag, and then in the washer dryer closet, I don't know what I put up there, but that's essentially it. All of my quick go-to stuff is in there. So I'm going to close this door, and I'm going to pan back up, and I'm going to pan around this way. And then if you look towards the right, here you have the kitchen. Again, really high ceilings. This is pretty standard. You have there's a dishwasher, double sink. I drank a protein shake earlier after the gym. Sponge thingy. I love this thing because you can actually dry your sponge. I hate smelly sponges. I go to them like nobody's business. My hand towel, and then underneath here I have it organized by bins. It's not much going on back there. Again, I'm striving to become a minimalist, so if I don't use it within a certain amount of time, then I get rid of it. Okay, let me back up. And then on this side I have the fridge. There is my notepad, so as I need things I just write it down. I have a pen nearby, and then here I keep like things that I need to do and I check it off. Here you have the stove. A lot of the apartments have electric stoves, which I'm not really a fan of, but I have a lot of storage here that I don't use. That's completely empty. I don't use that at all. I only use 2 shelves right here. That's completely empty. That I only put up for decoration. That I only use the first shelf. That one I only use the first shelf. And then the same thing was here. I only use like this one here. Everything else is empty. Let me pan this over. Not much going on. Again, this is my printer. I unfortunately don't have like a office area space, so I just put my printer there on the side. Most times I put it away, but I've been using it a lot lately. And here we have my pantry. And there I'm just storing paper towels. There I have some medication and stuff. You guys know that I've dealt with some serious health issues. There is my quote-unquote bar. I'm a social drinker, so I only drink when I go out, so I don't really drink when I'm home. Like, I just don't really care for it. Here's where I keep all of my colored paper, my laminators, and blah, blah, blah. Here I have my, I don't know, storage stuff. I have a lot of press and seal. I use that to, I'm using this to pack up my accessories. I'll show you in a second how I'm doing that. And here I have got a whole bunch of garbage bags because I'm also packing up with that because I couldn't really care less. Here is my, what is it? For the pool, I forgot, I can't think of the name, but like, you know, you add ice and you have your drinks and stuff there. I take that to the pool with me. Here's the central AC thing. That's just like the water closet. And then here is where the trash bin, they have valet pickup. So they just come and pick it up at the door. I'm gonna walk back to where we were and pan around the kitchen again. And then as you walk past that, past the island, here are my 3 bar stools. Here I already started packing up my accessories, press and seal stuff. It's actually pretty cool because you just lay it flat. Oh no! That's so heavy, it's too heavy. But like, you just lay it flat and then you seal it, and then this is not supposed to move, but of course this is really, really heavy, but that's how I'm packing up my accessories. And then when I'm done, I just fold it over. And then you can reseal it when you're done, but that's how I'm packing up all my accessories, and I'll show you that in a second. And then over here, I have the infamous IKEA mirror. Hey y'all, how you doing? Yeah, I just have it resting here. And then here is my ginormous sofa. My sofa is 12 by 9 feet. So this side here is a 12-foot side, and this side here is a 9-foot side. Here is a coffee table and some flowers. Over there I have a side table, and this is my oil diffuser. I'm obsessed with it. And then that's the patio. We're not going out there because I'm on the first floor. I absolutely hate living on the first floor. And then here is my TV that made it all the way from New York, but it didn't come without some kind of scratch. My screen is cracked. Okay, so one thing I forgot to show you guys is I've been talking about like my organization and my OCD. So I want to go in a little bit deeper on my, what is this thing called? Let me flip this around. Hold on. What is this? This thing is called the TV unit, the wall unit, whatever, the entertainment center. So I want to show you, I mean, some of it, like I said, is empty because I'm packing already. So I think this is where I had like my DVDs and that kind of stuff. I'm a collector of Disney movies, by the way. Here I have like my teacher stuff. I have to organize that. I don't know what I have in here. That's empty, already packed away. On this side, I have, let's see. That's a CD book. So just to tell my age just a little bit, but I have a whole bunch of old CDs in there. This is my planner actually, where I keep myself on track. But here I have my, this is for photos. So I got this from the Container Store, and you can actually, hold on, you can actually carry it like this, like a briefcase, which is pretty cool. And then you can open it like this, and inside you have like little bins like this, and that's me. Aww. And then you can actually like open it like that, and you can store a whole bunch of photos or whatever you want. You can store in there. But that's how I have my photos, because I was actually getting tired of like my photos were getting damaged with humidity because I had them just in boxes. So that was my BFF in elementary and middle school. Where are these people? Sorry, now I'm just like going through stuff. This was like probably 10 years ago. I was like really into working out, like good grief. Look at them legs, girl. Look at them legs. But that's how I store my photos. I like the fact that they're protected from humidity and all that other good stuff. So that's going to be easy to move. I don't need to put that in a box or anything. Let me put this back over here. And then on this side, I have, hold on, I'm going to sit on the floor. Here I have some duct tape because I'm sure I'm going to need that pretty soon. And then what I got this from the Container Store as well. Like, they literally know you're my first name. This thing has 3 levels, and if you just click on this part right here, because this snaps into place like that. If you can hear it. I can't reach because I'm sitting down, but it has 3 levels, and then if you click on it, it releases it. And then if you put this down like that, you can unlock it like this. And this is where I keep all of my cords. I have a label maker, believe it or not. So everything is labeled, so I know where everything belongs. So if something is missing, I know, like, you know, this is where my USB HDMI cord goes. That goes there. I'll be using that soon to edit this video or to upload it. And so you just snap it shut, and then you put it back. Oops. And here, sorry, I'm like sitting on the floor, so there you go. And then here, this one is like the batteries and other stuff that I need. So that's why I have that stuff organized. And then down here, I have everything labeled, organized in binders. Here I have my bills organized. Here I have cards and pics that don't fit in those, what you call it, in that bin, because they're so big. One thing you don't know about me is that every single card that anybody has ever given me, I actually save it. And I put them in sheet protectors, and so literally I have a book of every single card. So if you see your card in here, you gave me a card, shout out to you, because I definitely have it in here. But yeah, I keep all of my cards there, and they're protected and that kind of stuff. I'm not really much of a hoarder, but they are sentimental. Here I just keep documents, manuals and warranties, other resources and taxes and stuff. And that's pretty much it on how I organize my my things, I guess. But oh, I forgot to put this back. So yeah, I just wanted to pause and show you how I organize my entertainment center. Anyway, back to the tour. So clearly, like, I'm not done decorating this place here. I do want to get like a nice area rug, probably like an off-white, and get something put on the walls. I'll do that in my new apartment, but this is pretty much it. Unfortunately, I got an agent that assumed that because I'm from New York, I like noise and I wouldn't mind the street noise from the cars, and she was absolutely wrong. I hate noise. I'd rather be in a cut. But here is me panning this over one more time. And then I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna stop here. This side right here is my linen closet, which I've already started packing up. But like, again, I don't want to have all that stuff out in the open. What I did was that I got the trash bags. I have like towels here or something like that. And then I just wrote what it was on the little label with a permanent marker. So that way I know what stuff is. But to be honest, I don't even use that entire space. I only use maybe like 2 shelves. And then that is the bathroom door, but I'm gonna go in through a different side. And then here is my bedroom. Believe it or not, this is my first king size bed. Unfortunately, about having a big apartment, you have to kind of like fill the space, and it's sad that I still have an echo. But there is my second diffuser. That's where I normally keep my laptop to charge. My fancy schmancy headboard. And then on the other side here, I have my phone charger, my Beats thing, and my clock that I have to like put face down because it's so bright at night. And then here I have my vanity, because once you get one, you can't live without one. And I just got this to put my makeup brushes. This, I made this myself and I got everything from the dollar store. So I got like some fake flowers from the dollar store. I cut them up. I got some jewels, and I got this vase thing, and the whole thing probably cost me like $4 each. And then here is my dresser. I don't have actual lights in here, like lamps, because there's no need for it. I just sleep in my bedroom, and that lighting is perfect for nighttime. It's like very, very soothing. So to show you a little bit about my OCD, if you've never heard of something called the KonMari method, I suggest you read about it. But this, I fold my clothes, and this has helped me a lot. Oh no, those are my socks. Wait a minute. Yeah, my socks I don't really care because I rarely match my socks anyway. But everything else, I have it folded over so I can see everything. Once I open the drawer, I don't have to figure it out. And also, if I ever need something, like, it doesn't disturb the rest of my stuff. So I actually have to declutter this one more time because, to be honest, I barely even use it. Yeah, and that's that. And then over here, you have another door, which goes to the bathroom. So the bathroom, I really like the fact that it has 2 entrances. And this bathroom is pretty spacious. So let me pan this around. Here's my scale. I have to weigh myself, or I feel like I do, because my thyroid is kind of ratchet, so I tend to put on and lose weight a lot. That's me again. Look how small I look in this mirror. This mirror is pretty awesome, actually. So I got this from the dollar store again. I got this from, I just got some fake flowers and I cut it up, and then I just put it in this vase. Another candle. I love those. And I don't really have much in here, to be honest. Like, I don't need that much stuff. Like, I'll show you a little bit more about my OCD. I have little dividers in all of my drawers to make it easier to get things. And then what do I have here? This might be TMI, but I even have an organizer for that. So it's just easy to like kind of keep track of stuff. So yep, I have that organized like that. This is probably empty. Oh no, I just have extra stuff in there. And this one is probably empty. Yep. Yeah, I don't really have that much stuff. Like, again, if I don't use it, I get rid of it. That's my clock from IKEA. That is supposed to be a bath mat, but when I realized that I wasn't going to stay here, I just hung it up. Here is the shower. It might still be drenched because I just took a shower not so long ago. That's that. I do soak now that I have this huge tub. That's that. And here I just clip my, whenever I deep condition my hair, I just clip it onto the inside shower lining. And then over here I have my walk-in closet, and here I have the built-in shelf where I put my purses. Here I have some hats. The hats actually go up here, and I put a bag over it because it does get dusty, but I haven't worn these, so I'm trying to figure out different looks with these hats. I got these at, I don't even remember, but they weren't that expensive at all. But I got those. I got my bags. I don't have that many bags. Some of those I've had them for over 10 years. And I just stuff my bags with like clothes that I no longer wear. So like, so that way the bags can keep its shape. So if you have old clothes you don't wear anymore, just do that. On this side I have all of my long stuff, with the exception of this part right here. This is where I keep the clothes I haven't worn yet. And then I normally have like a little divider. So this is all brand new stuff that I haven't worn yet, because if I put it away I'm going to forget that I have it. And then here I have all of my long stuff, and I do try to keep it color coordinated. And then in the back I have some of the fancier dresses in like those protector thingies. And then I have these bins. I got these from the Container Store, and I made my labels. I believe this is empty. Yeah, this is empty. That one just has extra hangers. And then over here I have some more. I just have like hair stuff for that one, my workout stuff, and this is the reason why I'm doing laundry, because I literally have nothing else to work out in. I don't really care if I match or not, because it's all black, white, or gray. So whatever I reach for, it's going to match. And then here I have my hair, like blow dry, or some more stuff, which I don't even use this anymore. I might get rid of it. And then over there I have like my pool stuff, my bathing suits, and my cover-ups. Here at the top I have my shirts, long sleeve, short sleeves. I don't really care. They're just all color coordinated, and they go from light to dark. Up there I have some empty bins. I'm going to use those to pack up. I had the other two. One was on this side, one was on that side, so that's where the other ones were. And then just panning down this way, I have these shoe cubbies. So I have these that hold like 12 pairs of shoes. Sorry if you can't see. These only hold 8, but these are for bigger shoes. So I have like wedges and stuff like that, and really big sneakers in that one. And there I have some more. Those are all the shoes that I own. And then I'm going to go inside this closet. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark. Okay. Let me close this door. Here I have my skirts, and the long skirts I managed to just fold them over. I think I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond. I got them a while ago. So that's what is holding that up. I got this from the Container Store, and this is where I keep my sweaters that I don't want to hang, and my scarves, so I don't want to stretch them out. Again, I'm using the KonMari method, so that way everything is folded over and I see everything at one time. I don't have to dig for anything, and if I would decided to reach for something and take it out, it's not going to disturb the rest of my stuff. So if you haven't looked into it, I suggest you do. Here underneath this thing, I don't know if you can see it, I wish I had a flashlight, I just have like a lint roller and that kind of stuff, and some safety pins if I need it. Here I have my boot rack. It's called the Boot Butler, and I had to buy two pairs. It's not exactly cheap, but you just hang your boots up in this. So I suggest you look into it. If you're not sure how to store your boots and you don't want them to lose their shape, that's how I have that. Here, so dark. Here I have my pants. I just have them folded over. And if you're curious to know what kind of hangers I use the ones that are like the velvet type, so it doesn't slip off. So I got those at the Container Store as well. And then over here behind the door, I have my jewelry organizer. I forgot the name of this thing, but I kind of custom made it to fit whatever I need. I normally have like a jewelry organizer, but those are too expensive. They're like $200 I think, and they don't really have the stuff that I need to store what I have. So this is something that's really cool, because you just hang it over the door like this, and then you tighten it, and then you can get whatever you want to organize your accessories. So I got these hooks to hang up my necklaces. I got these little cubbies this here's where I put like my door knocker, like my hoop earrings. This is empty because, you know, here I keep my watches. Here I keep like my sunglasses and all of my push pin earrings. I put them in the mesh basket. Here I keep my perfumes, but if you know me, I don't really wear too many different scents. This is my favorite one right now. This is Oscar de la Renta. It's new. It's kind of flowery, but it's whatever. Here I have some other necklaces, but I already started packing that up. And here I have some other accessories that I, you know, have put away. And then here I have some extra hooks just in case. And then that's about it. And that's pretty much everything. And then here is going back into the bathroom. And then that's my room over there. So let me pan out one more time so you can see it. I apologize that it was so dark, but that's pretty much it. That is my closet. And actually, don't be fooled. I don't have a lot of clothes. Look, I just have it spaced out. I'll show you in a second. Hold on. It's actually not that much stuff, but I feel some type of way. I can probably fit everything all in one hook, but I just feel some type of way that it looks so empty. But yeah, it's a lot of space. But that's pretty much it. And there's that. That's me again. Hey. Going back out. My laptop, my diffuser. And that is it. Anyway, that concludes my apartment tour and a little bit of my organization. I hope you enjoyed it, and chances are I will show you my new apartment once I add my finishing touches, because all of the furniture that I have from this apartment is going to the new one. The only thing is that I actually have less space in the new apartment, so I'm curious to see how this sofa is going to fit, because it took me a long time to find a new apartment because of the sofa. I refuse to get rid of it. I've wanted the sofa for years. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the apartment tour and a little bit of what I have going on. Like I said, I'm trying to become like a minimalist, and whatever I use is what I keep. If I don't use it, depending on what it is, I have a 3-month, 6-month, and a 1-year rule. If not, I just toss it, I donate it, and I've been very good about that. And yeah, that's about it. And I hope to see you soon.